popular controversial streamer Adin has created a thing called Brand Risk, which is a sort of boxing influencer boxing league.
See, there it is again. This could be a good fight.
Where, listen, all your washed or your favorite or your random influencers just beat the living hell out of each other for money. And have I ever personally purchased one of these screenings, or have I ever tuned in? No. Will I tune in? Honestly, yeah. Today I was convinced because Larry Wheels is fighting Vitaly, and Vitaly was my childhood. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, is Vitaly a proper southpaw? Or is he just Mike? I don't.
Vitaly's assassination pranks were, I can't lie, genuinely hilarious. He would do like a Russian hitman prank where he'd put a suitcase down and be like, the target is ready.
That's my bag.
Oh, no, it's not your bag.
It's my bag.
That's not your bag.
Okay, when I was 13 years old, absolutely hilarious. And even though I don't watch Adin Ross ever, I used to when I was younger, but the whole like him making sus jokes over and over and over and over and over and over again, I got kind of tired of it. But again, I have to admit, the fact that stuff like this is real, like Brand Risk, the fact that this is happening in Miami, where someone like FaZe Temperrr, a historic FaZe member who used to be the leader of FaZe when FaZe was awesome, when there was Banks and FaZe Tico and FaZe Banks and all those FaZe Rain. Love those. I grew up watching them when they lived in New York together. Even if you weren't a gamer, you had to at least know of the FaZe guys. And I met them too. Nicest people ever. But he's fighting Austin McBroom, who used to run the Ace family. Again, I just still cannot believe this is real life, but that's the whole point of this video. It's the fact that Adin Ross is trying to literally compete with other boxing events, with Jake Paul stuff, with the UFC. But I mean, I know he's not direct competition, but thinking to start this is absolutely not. I mean, Jaden Newman is fighting, or Julian Newman is fighting right now, and he's going viral because his sister, Jaden Newman, she had some leaks, some videos go viral lately.
It didn't really go like super viral, even still now to this day. If you look it up,
so now he's fighting because obviously his name is trending because, association. His sister's trending, now he's trending. And I just think, full honesty, it goes to show you can make money any way possible. So this chapter is about you can compete. You can compete with any single person. Now, personally, I honestly think Brand Risk is genuinely hilarious after really just truly finding out about it. I think watching these guys fight is actually like a genius idea, but it goes to show just because someone, I don't know, has a bigger boxing league, or this has been done before. We've had the classic KSI versus Joe Weller fight.
He needs to answer with punches.
The KSI versus Logan Paul, KSI versus Logan Paul 2, Logan Paul fighting Floyd Mayweather, all this stuff, it's been done, right? But obviously, Brand Risk is making a buttload ton of money because streaming deals with Kick. I mean, obviously, these influencers are not doing it for free. Larry Wheels is fighting. I still don't know what Larry Wheels is famous. I think he's just like a jacked gym guy. I'm pretty sure. He seems like a pretty nice guy, though. I'm not gonna lie. Seems like a nice little influencer there. But I have to be honest. This company is absolutely nuts. For Adin Ross, who could have retired, I mean, years ago, could have taken his community and just kept saying W8 and kept playing Fortnite and kept doing all this stuff. But for him to want to take initiative and start something like this is kind of hilarious. And that's been the biggest, honestly, stopper of my life, is not wanting to compete with things that have already been established. Example, my website Daction that I started, it's something that I fully believe in. But you could compare my website to so many other things. It can be kind of comparable to Instagram threads or Reddit or this or that. And it always kind of ruined my life and honestly ruined my idea of Daction because I made it without thinking of those other websites or companies. Truly, I'm not to lie. I thought it was an original idea, and I still think it is. But when people go and try it out, like, hey man, I think you're just copying these things, or I think this is a dumb idea. That's like a very small percentage of people say that. Very small percent. Because I always ask for honest feedback. I'm like, how can I improve? Do you like the idea? And it goes to show it is hard to make original ideas now. It is. I mean, a lot of things have been done, but you don't always have to reinvent the wheel. You can just alter things. And just because there's a bigger company out there that's competing with you, or there's also another influencer that makes the same videos as you, or this or that or this or that, doesn't mean you have to stop or quit. Doesn't mean you have to, always quit something because you have one competitor or someone's bigger than you already, or they make more money than you, or this or that. You should take that honestly as a challenge, as competition. And in life, the one thing that has truly, full honesty, kept me going and really does motivate me is competition. After seeing the Last Dance documentary of Michael Jordan and him saying, you know what, that's all I needed. That's all I needed. Someone just talk a little trash to me. It's all I needed.
That's all I needed for him to do that. And it became personal with me.
And I took that honestly to heart. Like Michael Jordan saying all that stuff, I'm like, damn, like he used other people's trash talk and other people doubting him to fuel him. And seeing things like Reddit and all this stuff competing with me, which obviously they're already established, makes me think, all right, they started from nothing. They started from this. They started with just an idea. Why do I have to quit now? What is stopping me from chasing my dreams and completing this? The fact that Adin Ross has made a brand risk promotion is so dumb to the point where I love it. I love that he's trying. I love that he's getting these influencers together. I love, and you know what? I'm gonna tune in. And I have to be fully honest, as someone that used to really hate Adin Ross, I respect someone that wants to use their platform to do something that they love. He clearly loves this stuff. He's always wanted to host these fights. He's loved the UFC, and even Dana White himself has hopped on his brand risk streams and supported Adin Ross.
You went to Adin's event. Like, what was your opinion on that?
It was crazy.
He doesn't see him as competition. He sees him as just another option. When UFC's not on, you go to brand risk. When brand risk is not on, you go to boxing. Even if you don't want to watch it, I have to respect it. This also made me think, just be dumb. Be an idiot. Companies like Liquid Death, okay? They didn't reinvent water. I don't know. I still do not know how people want to go buy a can that literally says Liquid Death on it. I never in my life would have ever believed in this company. But this dude said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to somehow make a multi-billion-dollar business just relabeling water and calling it Liquid Death, and people are actually going to buy it every single day. Nuts. And in terms of this whole brand risk boxing thing, I'm sure when he was pitching this idea and saying, yeah, I want Julian Newman fighting in a boxing event, people are going to buy it somehow, some way. I want to see and revive Vitaly's career and have him get in the ring. Or Austin McBroom, a grown man, has to be in his mid-40s at the bare minimum. Yeah, I want him fighting on a title card versus FaZe Temperrr, a man who we haven't heard from in probably the past 4 or 5 years, and somehow, some way, my dumbass is sitting here talking about it. There are, I have to admit, hundreds and thousands of people that are going to watch this, regardless of if you think it's dumb or not. They are gonna watch it. So in my own life, in your own life, maybe sometimes it is good to think before you act, but if there's things you really want or thinking of starting, just say screw it. Just dumbass max and just do something and don't quit and see how it goes. I think a lot of ideas that I think about or that other people think about, people just win by just starting and doing and not even planning things. I've seen other content creators in my space who just film videos for the love of the game. They don't care. They don't think, okay, I'm gonna space out this chapter for this and this for this, and the thumbnail is gonna have this sort of hook into it, lead engagement in. They just film, be themselves, talk, make a random thumbnail that they think is funny or captivating, post it, does well. What I used to do is I used to just truly overthink all my content, everything I was doing. I would spend months planning out, okay, I'm gonna have this video idea series, and then it's gonna pivot into this, and then it'll funnel traffic from here to there, and this video will hook them into here, and those videos would do absolutely terrible because I was trying to be robotic about it. I was trying too hard to manipulate algorithms and get people hooked and things, and this, and can this video series idea turn into the next big thing? Can it get picked up by a show because of how genius and original it is? And I was getting blown out of the water, literally fisted by people and creators that just went, I think this is cool, or this is funny, screw it. I had this random idea in the shower, so I just decided to film it, and it freaking blew up, and they're destroying me because they just think, do. Stop thinking so much about ideas and plans. I have one friend, his name is Reggie. Yes, I still have a friend named Reggie. He goes by Reginald when he's in a classy area. My friend Reginald has been thinking about doing this content series outside of his job where he wears a ski mask and films himself like I don't know, like doing marathons and stuff. And he calls me every single week still to this day and goes, hey man, I'm still thinking about doing it, still thinking about it. Should I buy a ski mask? We've been talking about it for now 6 months almost, of him continuously asking me, what should he write on a ski mask? Which one should he order? And I'm like, if you just ordered the ski mask 5 months ago and just started filming, you probably would have been onto a better idea by now, or would have already grew a following, or would have already had some views, or had any momentum. But for 6 months, you just kept trying to think too hard about a stupid ass ski mask and what you should write on your ski mask and the content you should film. If you want to do something, just do it. Stop overanalyzing everything. I think that's how people become miserable and they just hate their life and they just get depressed. It's just sometimes things just aren't that deep, and I continuously go back. I just still cannot believe there's a influencer fighting card. I still cannot believe a thing like Liquid Death is a multi-billion-dollar business. When I see the name Liquid Death on a bottle, I would think, oh, that's a funny gag gift. Maybe is that for Halloween? Is this a joke? Like, literally, it's a joke, and somehow it just makes so much money. I just don't get it, and sometimes I don't have to get it. You don't have to get it. If you think something's dumb or this movie sucked ballsack, personally, I mean, I love the Odyssey.
We won the war.
I did love it. I'm scared to say that it wasn't like mind-blowingly like, what? Mainly because I already obviously know of the Odyssey. I've seen movies about it before. I've read about it in school. So it wasn't like shockingly shocking. It was still awesome. Christopher Nolan, now another banger, absolute banger, but I was scared to say that, oh yeah, guys, I didn't like it that much because my friends all loved it. But I'm like, you can have your own opinion. You can do whatever you want. Who cares? You don't like something, you like something. You don't understand it. You think it's a dumb idea. People think it's a good idea. Not every single person is ever going to agree with you. I mean, not every single person is going to know who Adin Ross is or love Adin Ross or want to do this, but go out there, start new things. Who cares? Compete with big brands. Like, there is no limits on how high you can fly if you believe in yourself. Everyone has a little bit of smartness, a little bit of hard work in them. Bring it out. Like, truly showcase it to the world and show everyone you are who you say you are. Or just, if you don't have any belief in yourself, start believing. Because again, if you don't believe in yourself, not a single other person will believe in you. And that's just the facts.
Thank you so much for watching. Chosen Sports is at war versus ESPN, and we are fighting every single day to be bigger than them. So please, please subscribe and support our channel every day. It means a lot.